Okay, so like this is poem number 10 for the day, and I'm gonna read it directly from my journal instead of from the computer. Look, I wrote these poems when I was still like when my SI was still a secret. So it was like I did it right in here. Can you even see it? For my eyes only, unless permission, even if I'm dead, I'm not kidding. My poetry starting from late 2006. If I kick it, Tracy can have this. So, if you're watching Tracy, you can have this when I kick it. Okay, so, this is, well, not exactly more personal, because all my poems are personal, but more detailed about my life, I suppose, in this poem. It's called My Life in Rhyme. Daddy drank and stick that. Pretend I didn't do that. Daddy drank in secret, but it still took its toll. The asshole would piss on the wall opposite the toilet bowl. He said he had no problem, but the lies would make me cringe, because reflected in the window were bottles behind the fridge. He wanted his whiskey more than me, so I wondered what I'd done wrong. But now those years have passed, and his chance to love is gone. I'll never forget how pissed he was when he broke down my door, dragged me off my bunk bed to beat me, then left me crying on the floor. But it always hurt me more when he went after the others. Painful compassion for the hitting upon my sister and brothers. But then brother became strong enough to punch his fist through the wall. Daddy backed off and backed away. Walked away. He was a coward, after all. I listened through Mom's bedroom door as she quietly wept. She survived one more night of being thrown up on while she slept. So many secret bottles had driven her to silence. Stress gave her migraines that went off in her head like sirens. They say that's what could have given my mother her cancer. But I'm always looking for just one more answer. Sister's heart stayed younger, and she couldn't seem to cope. So many hard years behind her, she lost the way to hope. When nights came down upon her, and darkness came with doom, she wondered why God never saved her from the demon in her room. I thought we were so different, and in many ways we were. But now we've grown much closer through the ghosts that we endure. Thinking back to this world that I knew, reliving the terrified breaths from my chest he drew. Some memories came back in invasive flashes. So much sadness when the past rose from the ashes. Only 5 years old when I learned of making pain. To this day, I'll use a blade when the past comes back again. I told Big Brother the truth, but he refused to see. Because brother had the father that he never was for me. He left for wife and children, but things at home had changed. The man that he called Dad was parentally deranged. I once stood before him. My mind was on my knees. Daddy crawled into my bed. You have to believe me, please. Little brother turns to drugs to forget the past. It's so messed up how one more stone was cast. Has to pay for his need, so the groceries are a bother. Knocked up his girlfriend. He's gonna be a father. Life backed all that shit up into a corner. Please, don't let that baby's father be a stoner. But that boy became the man of which I couldn't be prouder. Marries the girl whose love brought them both a new baby daughter. Somewhere along the way, baby brother forgot how to feel. It took all the strength he had just to deal. He made himself as invisible as all of his shadows. I still call him baby, because in my heart, he never grows. It took too many years before I knew the true sound of his laughter. He came to love a girl so hard, he'd have thrown her in the air just to catch her. So that's my messed up, screwed over family. All but one of them means so much to me.